though. we breaking it up into a series.
Hey, absolutely, absolutely.
You know what I mean? What's going on though?
Hey, hey, G. As long
Yeah.
as you're doing this shit, I'm gonna come on over and mess with you. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, right now, what the world is witnessing is that we got some very important people in the building right now. You know what I mean?
hmm
And it's starting with me and you. So, you know,
Appreciate that. So so listen, when you send Dev or you go see another coach, what is it that you're doing for your fighter, and what is it that you're trying to get?
well, what you want with a fighter, just like you, right? Because you didn't been in the business, just like me with anything else. You don't want no rock or stone unturned. You want to know that you have the confidence that you prepared as best that you can. You looked everywhere that you can. You did everything. You did a little bit more than what you did before. And I think you can tell me it's just being a fighter. For a fighter likes that, but it can be kind of intimidating for a coach. That damn, well, man, you know what I'm saying? If we go over here and look at this and go talk to these, what you gonna be thinking about me? But actually, by me being the architect of that part, I've always brought good game and always brought things. So it's no different. Even at the level that we are, you know what I mean? We constantly comparing what you know what I'm saying, what what like the tree that we got it from might be a different tree that you got it from, G, but then it's still and it links all the way back up at the top of the game because it was at one time the shit was only us. We could only it was a thing that what made the style that we had, just like other cultures and other races. That's what made up their style. You know what I'm saying? So when they talk about the Philly shell, right? Right? When they talk about the prevent, right? Now the prevent with a hands where you using hand fighting, you're preventing that 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 first line of defense, not just the shoulder, but the prevent. Now that's that's Virgil Hunter and that's Andre Ward. Where the hands is out here and you can break up like this instead of breaking down with the shoulder. That's Andre Ward. That's my
Right.
Oakland homeboy. That's Virgil who gave the game to me with that. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
if we tell them prevent, then that's that line of defense that's out there where now you can pop off with the jab from there. You know, old school fisticuffs.
Right.
Remember that old school fisticuff where it's out here. It ain't so tight in here. But we learned that from Virgil. So it's a lot of things that we've learned from along the way from different professors. That when you have one professor and you're watching Dev do something, I said, "Oh, that's Roy." I'll just give him a second. He's taking a look. So he'll take a look over there, and he'll take a look, but his hands is down. His hands is down, but they're not really down because he's taking a look over there, and he's still gonna throw the up jab. Or he's gonna throw. You know what I'm saying? Right?
Yeah.
So another coach might yell out, "Watch out! Put your hands up!" And I said, "No, no, no! Wait a minute! He's taking a look. He's taking a look. He's gauging the distance, and his hands is down, but he's wanting him to jab so it can counter on the up. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure. For
Right?
sure.
Right? Gee, all the shit. Me and you talk for hours. You know this already. So this ain't. We talk about boxing, and I'll listen. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly right there. And so when I say walk him down, walk him down, walk him down, that's Big Floyd, because that's what all Big Floyd would say. Walk him down, get behind that shoulder. And you know what I'm saying? Step
Right.
to him, you know? Um, so a lot of times that's just nostalgic, that part of nostalgia that me and Dev, as being young in the game, sat down with the older guys. So traditionally, we never got away from that space. So to sit down with Freddie Roach, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
With this thing and compare notes and open listen to what he, listen to the, one of the body shots that such and such gave or whatever, just comparing notes, G. And we've always been like that. And I think that's being green. But when you're green, you're growing. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? When you're
Yeah.
green, you're growing.
Quick question from the super chat. My man Camino says, Mr. Haney, what's the adversity Dev may face going against a power puncher like Regis?
Is to relax and whether it be a jab or whether it be a shot, it's still 1 point. It's still one shot. You know what I mean? Like relax. Like so you pop that jab. First off, you come out hit him with a hard jab. Boom. And the crowd say, oh, they go wild. But after you hit him with that jab, that same jab for a while, they start not having as much ooh and ah. But so the first shot that Regis gets off, right? Everybody goes crazy. Or the first shot that they're gonna go. I wouldn't care if it's the first round, second round, 12th round, right? But a young fighter gotta relax. You see what I'm saying? And with me, I'm like, with me on the other side of it, why I'm more relaxed in it is I've watched Devin administer so much punishment with niggas, and they still over there, man. Because I tell them, this, imagine what the other corner is over there saying after you done whooped him for 10 rounds straight, and he got off, and Jorge Linares got off a big bomb, right? So they coming. You know what I mean? Now they coming. He coming to get
Yeah,
that bomb off. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
He coming. So, uh, it's mainly relaxing. You know what I'm saying? In any sport, when pressure comes, you gotta relax under it. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And I
yeah,
think that the more pressure in life that you go through, it start looking more like a just a walk in the park because you knowing, okay, this shall pass, regardless. You know what I'm saying? But
right,
but
right,
I'm built for it. I'm prepared for it. You know what I mean? So now let my skills take over.
right. Now listen, I ain't gonna say this because you on here, right? But a lot of people been saying to me they think it's gonna be a tough fight. I'm trying to tell people after being in there with Lomachenko, that's probably the best southpaw you can get when it comes to the tricks of the trade. You see what I'm saying? And speed. I don't think Regis really gonna be that tough of a fight for Devin.
No, but Linares wasn't, and you got to go through it. You got to go through it to get to it. You can't just say that you that guy in the 140 and you could do whatever. You got to go up there and do it, and that should be easier said than done with the motherfucking what them 10 ounces on. What they got 10 ounces now?
8 ounces.
8 ounces. Ooh, 8 ounces at 140. The motherfuckers coming fast. Woo. And everybody, woo. Listen, and
Yeah,
that's why I got so much respect for y'all, so much because right off, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Is that it only take one. You see what I'm saying? So a nigga land them traps and they got you as a young fighter thinking, okay, I ain't got no more. The guy ain't got no power, right? Because niggas offsetting his power. He giving you delusional fake power, right? So he's rocking you to sleep. You thinking that's all he got, but he's saving it. And then he boom. And you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And then you looking at things different. So why I said is, yeah, well, if you bring in a fighter that that's a boxer, when we know Devin is to me because of the feet, because of the best jab. You don't have the best jab in the business, and then not say that you're one of the best fighters. Because period, you know what I mean. But so I say that to say that Devin's boxing ability is second to none. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But let me tell you though, when you bring in somebody like Regis, anybody with any punching power, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta get them either out of there or you cannot get hit with them shots. That left hand over there is a motherfucker. And guess what? Everybody said Lomachenko hit him with the left hand. Lomachenko hit him with the left hand, and they said Regis, oh yeah, Regis, you ain't going. So what did we do? We went and got out another guy that's all he do is knock niggas out with his left hand and being a
Okay,
southpaw. You see what I'm
okay.
saying?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But because Regis is who he is, was we not supposed to give him that opportunity? Because he posed those kind of threats. Was I supposed to come on here and camouflage it with that Regis don't sell, that Regis look bad, his other outing? I was gonna come and try to say all that shit. No, nigga, you gotta what you say, them 8 ounces? Yeah, you
yeah.
gotta get it. Yeah,
You gotta feel that shit.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey, now listen. I don't be all over the internet watching every little thing. I see shit here and there, but I saw that you had to drop some bars on Ellie Sackback. What was
Yeah,
that about?
hey, listen, I'm calling for Ellie Setback to be banned and for us to promote, you know what I'm saying, G Hackett around this thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, G. Hey, listen, no, G, because if you take the mic and you go up in them gyms and you talk to them, you a fighter. You gonna really ask the questions. You gonna know the temperament of the fighters and what's going on, and you able to get it hot, but you able to cool it down, G.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? You able to come pull a fighter to the side, tell the young dude, hey man, look, now you keep all that fire, but let's keep it in the gym. Let's keep it. You see what I'm saying? You feel me? You like the
Yeah.
Gilly and the Wallow. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But you didn't really fought. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So from a cultural perspective, that's why I always tell them is you got to know when I'm talking whether or not I'm talking with sarcasm, whether I'm talking, and not that I should be talking with, because that's not always a good thing to be being sarcastic. But I have fun with boxing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't always, you know what I mean, wear the chip on my. So sometimes I come in and I'm talking shit, and they'll catch the sound bite and they'll run it with a different perspective on it. And
Yeah.
anybody that know me or know our culture will be like, man, be just talking shit right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I don't disrespect a fighter when the coach and the team is saying this and that. You what's the name? And I said, my, my, my son gonna whip your ass out. I'm gonna have my son knock your fighter out. You keep playing with me. I'm gonna have him knock him out, right? So
Yeah.
they're like, oh man, listen, from our what else you gonna say? And Dev say, if you talk he was talking about my daddy, well F your mama then. Nigga, that's my dad. Nigga, let's say coach. Don't make it think with the world that you can be sitting up talking about my dad and I can't, or my mom, and I can't say it back. You know what I'm saying? So I
Right.
understood what he was saying when he struck back at the young fella with that. You know what I'm saying? Because with my kids, I don't believe in taking the fire from them.
We had to take another break at the 12-minute mark. We gonna call it a commercial. I ain't jumping off this time. You know what I mean? We gonna hold it down. We got Bill Haney in here. You know what I mean? We having a little bit of technical difficulties, but we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I mean? You can hear
Yeah,
me?
yeah,
All right, bet.
yeah. No, so I don't believe in taking them fire. They're a grown man. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah,
you know, I speak from a perspective of what I understand that maybe he might be thinking, but I don't speak for him. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I don't speak for him. I speak for DHP and my perspective on it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I got you. I ain't mad at that. So why Regis Prograis?
Man, because he was going to listen. Hey, because he represents a group and a culture that ain't to be played with, and that's them guys out of New Orleans. You dig?
Mm-hmm.
When Hurricane Katrina happened, and they were disheveled from their places. Man, anybody that know that when the New Orleans guys moved into your neighborhood, you couldn't tell them that to leave and go back home. They didn't have
Yeah,
no other home. You see what
yeah,
I'm saying? And right now, Regis Prograis is coming to the Bay, and I'm sure he would like to make that a second home. He see the way that we done sold out them tickets. He see the way the fans are responding. So I'm sure he would want that to be another one of 10. Can you hear me?
yeah. I can hear you.
He already has. Hold on, let me come right back in.
Yep. So we back on another commercial, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to GHB TV. If you haven't been here ever before, this is the place to be. Um, if you choose not to be here, I hope you can find someplace better. We do allow smoking, drinking. Um, you can do whatever you want over here. It's something like Death Row, but it's not like Death Row. You feel me? We have fun, but we do take care of business. Um, again, I appreciate you all. The likes, the shares, the subscribes, everything. The donations. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah. No, Regis. Listen. man, we could not take nobody that wasn't official back to the Bay. The town ain't gonna fuck with it like that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? First is you've been gone all this, and we wanna see somebody that ain't coming in there to lay down. We want to see somebody that's coming in there to win. You know what I'm
Real
saying?
shit.
Coming in
Yeah.
there to, you know what I'm saying, to knock your ass out, Dev. That's what we had to bring, somebody that was gonna come and try to knock him out.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And that's what we respect about. We got respect for Regis. You know what I'm saying? And what he brings to the table until we get in the ring with him. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? That's when we don't. You know what I mean? We're gonna show him he ain't got nothing. You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. So in the beginning, when you was moving Dev, starting his career off, you know what I mean, wherever y'all was fighting, y'all even came to Philly a couple times.
Yeah,
Why didn't y'all sign with any of the big promoters at that time?
man. Because then it would have created a narrative that you have to be with one of the big promoters. It would have, you know what I mean? Like you need a Cinderella story, man. You need a father and son. You need if we take away every so no father and son, whether they're from Philly, a hotbed of boxing. So no father was ever taught how to move his son. Detroit, Cincinnati, L.A., Oakland, like Vegas, like so that's just gonna be the narrative forever. That you work your kid, you get him right in the amateur, and then or you're not gonna be able to get him there, so you have to hand him off to these guys. Man, knock it off, man. I happen to be came from the music, so I kind of had met a few of these guys before that, just in that space, and it's so not the same. You know what I mean? And I and
Right.
I and I say a lot of because it's a lot of intelligent, sharp, savvy out the neighborhood brothers that are in the music business and have capitalized, but we're not as thick in boxing. You know what I'm saying? So I
Right.
always say, man, listen. As soon as I seen it, I said, shit, this shit is sweet. It's a sweet opportunity for a kid that they were saying you're a badass, you fighting in school. Man, that's a sweet opportunity to change your life around. And I explained it to Deb and I showed him and he took full advantage of it. And then I
Yeah.
said, well, Deb, as a Muslim, what we owe the people is to tell them the truth and give another person the opportunity to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Encourage them, not just go and say, say this bullshit ass street story because the streets didn't get it, G. You didn't been in the streets, you know the streets. The streets was gonna keep us still in the streets. What
Yeah.
got us out the streets is boxing. That's what got
Yeah.
our whole family. You see what I mean?
Yeah. I
So
tell people that every time, like all damn near every time I've been on the airplane was because of boxing. You know what I
yes.
mean? If it wasn't for boxing, I don't think I would ever took that ride. Um, so if you can give me because people think it's easy in the amateurs and it's not. Give me like if you can, if you don't mind, a ballpark number of what you might have spent moving them just in the amateurs alone.
um, well, I got a van. You know what I'm saying? I did the van, so we drove, and that cut down on the plane. So I would go drive from one city to the next city, right? He would be doing it. He would do his homework online, right? So he's doing his homework online. Whatever place that we would do at the hotels, coffee shops, or whatever, stop and get some air, then go to the next city. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So mainly, pretty much gas. You know what I'm saying? Really,
Yeah,
just gas. Like, like my whole thing was then is that I didn't want to blow the shit out the frame with even right with now.
we on commercial, ladies and gentlemen. This is just a GHB TV commercial. We're just trying to go ahead and pay the bills. You don't have to like it, you don't have to love it, but you do have to be here. We having a good time.
Yeah,
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 we
yeah. So no, even right with now is that the thing is not to blow the the project out the frame. If I'm coming from a music background, meaning once we run the project up with all these things, bringing in all these people, all these things, then the profit it does not looking like.
looks like we going to commercial one more time, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we just trying to go ahead and pay some bills. Um, This live is being sponsored by GHB TV, DHB. I mean, who else you want to throw in there? This 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 live is being sponsored by Tasty Box Vapes. We getting it in. There's no life without smoke. There's no smoke without life. We here. You know what I mean? Again, you don't have to love it. You don't have to like it. But come on through. Appreciate everybody dropping the donations, showing love. Get the likes up for me, please, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You got me. You must got me on the trap phone.
No, man. No, my phone keep ringing. Family. No, the phone. I don't know if like it just keep on ringing. It's crazy because that's why I be liking to do it early in the morning. But I got to figure out a way that when you're doing an interview, no, I'm almost ready. No problem. Thank you.
They got the do not disturb joint on there.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, you gotta swipe down. Swipe down from the top, and then hit the do not disturb.
Which one is the do not disturb?
It's gonna be on your left hand side, and it's right up under the little lock. You see the little lock with the circle over top of it.
The little lock with the circle.
Yeah, but then it's gonna be right under that.
Okay. We'll say okay. Do not disturb.
Yeah.
There you go. Let me see. No, let me see. All right. There you go.
Yeah. I had to learn that too. So listen. With everybody, because it looked like to me, a lot of people go at Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? With everybody going at him, guys in his weight class and things like that, how is it, how are you able to focus on one guy, the guy you got in front of you?
Well, we don't. What we do is right. We constantly improve on things. You start with the basics. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, years and years and years to even. It's a compliment to say that one of the best jabs in the business, if not, you know what I mean. And that's not his dominant hand, right? So we rotate between. You know what I mean? And having balance and combinations and which side is your dominant. And if someone was to fight your right shoulder, you know what I'm saying, what you gonna do? If they fight your left shoulder, if they fight you inside, what you gonna do? If they, if you're on the outside, mid range, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
with Devin, because we took a whole lot of time in the beginning, and I always give up the game, but I'm saying it's some kid and some dad probably gonna be doing some shit that later on, 10 years from now, I'm gonna look at it and say, okay, Dev, no, they knocked us off the whole thing, right? They knocked us off the whole package, you know. But
Yeah.
right now, I don't see it. I don't see it with my eyes. I don't see that shit.
Yeah.
Zero. I don't see it with nothing with nobody, G. Because
Right.
I didn't call and talk to you. I didn't wait and talk to you. Me and you to talk off, and you very knowledgeable. And I'm like, tell me, G, what am I looking at? What I'm looking at then? What am I looking at it wrong, G? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how me and you talk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. How do you go about choosing the strength coach?
Oh man, it's one of them things that you can also tell the people that when you start winning and you're doing something, it's hard to get off of what you're doing because I don't want to say it's superstition because in Islam we don't believe in it, but it's almost like a fighter don't really want to change with if you winning. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
it's hard to even get to add in certain shit because they're winning because it goes directly with their confidence. It goes with it's like what you mean, man? I'm whipping ass. I'm whoa. But at the same time, you have to bring it in, and the people that we've been winning with are still in place. It's the same team.
Right. Right. What you think? How you think Dev gonna feel at 140?
Man, he gonna feel marvelous. Like he gonna feel at 140. Like he gonna feel at 147. Dev gonna be undisputed in three different weight classes when this shit is all over with.
That's the
Cause he
goal.
because he don't bar nobody. He don't bar nothing. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
anybody that, you know what I mean, he's not friends with nobody in boxing. So we'll fight anybody. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah. So
How
so so
how important is that? Because I'm hearing this like every week. No, I won't fight that person because that's my homie, or me and him went to school together. Like,
I mean, I'm saying this, but when we set out the Dev, we set out to for Dev to be one of the best that ever put on a pair of gloves, you know, on the Mount Rushmore of boxing. So it's a different look and it's a different perspective, you know. That's why we don't bar nobody. It's whoever, whenever, you know what I mean? It's Devin Haney versus everybody. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
But
yeah,
but it's not Devin Haney versus the GOATs. We following in GOAT shit. We you know what I mean? To get there, you gotta follow that mentality, and it's not making friends with other guys that's in your division.
yeah, I understand that.
Listen, in or around your division, it don't matter. You see what I'm saying?
So you see Dev maxing out at 147?
Man, listen, I don't. It's some no, not 147. No, maybe like 154.
Hmm.
You see what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? But Boots is a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? But we
Yeah,
don't try to make friends with Boots because Boots is good. You know, it's people that he can't get fights with. You know what I mean? So we don't go over there and make friends with him if you know what I mean. The time and Dave was up where he was and he had an opportunity to get Boots. You know what I mean? Nigga,
yeah,
we give Boots a shot. Nigga, we not gonna not talk about Boots. And if we can get up there and we go up there and we got all the juice and we got all the shit and he's still in the position that he's in, then I would say, Deb, take a look at him because he's at 147 pounds.
yeah. I understand that. That's what I'm trying to figure out why these guys are like this, but because I'm seeing guys in the same weight class saying they wouldn't fight each other, and I don't remember those days. I don't know where that attitude is coming from. Like I said, if you pay me enough money, I'll fight my brother, I'll fight my mother. You know what I'm saying? If it's all right, you know what I mean?
Damn, gee, not the mama.
I'm ruthless like that. My bad.
Man. Woo.
How the
Yeah.
family though? How your folks doing?
Man, listen, man, everybody is good. Mom's is you know, she's fighting, you know what I'm saying? Man, it's good, man. Everything is good. Alhamdulillah, man.
Yeah, I see you up early and at it though. We on another commercial, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what phone he got me on, but we on another commercial, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Greg Hackett. We are on GHB TV. I'm really supposed to be in the gym. I was a little under the weather today. I wasn't feeling it, but my old head Bill Haney said he'd jump on, get it cracking. So that's what we doing. You know what I mean? You don't gotta like it. You don't gotta love it. But you gotta be here because it's going down. And I don't want you to be one of those ones to be like, damn, I should have been there. Damn, where was I? Damn, why you ain't tell me? I tried to tell you. This is how it was going down. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get them in here. I'm trying my best for the people. This is not just for me. This is for the people. I'm going to get them in here. You know what I mean? It is what it is. No, I'm not getting my hair cut. I'm rocking like this till June. I'm gonna let my joint bush out. I'm not getting dreads. I'm just gonna get shape ups. You know what I mean? I still will remain your grandmother's favorite, so on and so forth. If you really fuck with me, just go ahead and take 2 seconds out of your time, hit the like button. I appreciate all donations. Donations go to platters. Donations go to deodorants and shit like that, toothpaste, things that I need. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all. Y'all ain't have to fuck with me, but y'all do. You know what I mean? And like I said, when I get to 10K subscribers, we gonna have the Platters and Lines party in Vegas. Those who want to come through will be sent the location, and we're gonna have a good time. I appreciate y'all, man. I really do. Thank y'all. I don't know when me and Bill gonna pick it back up, but at some point we will pick it back up. Appreciate y'all for coming through, man. I'm gonna go ahead, get myself ready for the rest of the day. I want y'all to have a great day, man. Great life. Enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is you do, be the best at it. Mind your business. Stay out the way. Get with me. I wanted y'all know I like to read the comments, but for some reason the comments is jammed together and they look like a word puzzle. I can't even, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Thanks for tapping in, man. I'll be back later for sure with some more content. You know what I mean? We're gonna get into the thick of things. And make sure you eat and everything else. Make sure you wash your hands too. A lot of y'all don't like to wash your hands. Make sure y'all wash your hands when y'all be leaving that bathroom. You know what I mean? When I be in the airport, it be a lot of people like going in there using the bathroom and walking right back out. That's nasty. Don't do that. Get with me.